All right, guys, we are back again with another episode of Mushoku Tensei. Here we have episode 1 of Cour 2 here, or episode 12, however you want to look at it. But we are here again, and I don't know if this is going to be like some kind of special episode since, you know, it is, like I said, it's episode 1 of part 2, so obviously there was a bit of a break between these. Like, it might be really exciting, you know, they got to hook us back into it, right? But as far as I'm concerned, it's just episode 12. Like, it's nothing special. So we will, I guess, hop right into it. Because, like, last episode, it was nice. It just had, like, some nice Ruijerd moments. Some nice Rudy moments, too. He learned some very important lessons. And also, we learned some stuff about, like, the family being missing. And that might, you know, lead into this part or this episode. I don't know. But, yeah. So I think I will just hop right into the episode and see where it gets us. So let's go. Did she just get naked? Oh, fuck off. Oh no. Oh no. I'm turning into Rudy. Well, at least I'm not here hoping for it. Sorry, is she taller? She looks taller. And does Rudy's hair look a little bit longer? 13 now. Shit, what was she before? I remember her 10th birthday, but then it time skipped to Rudy's, and I think, has it been a year? Since the finale? Yo, she is like, sorry. Know what? No. Well, know what? She is an anime character. She's lanky, bro. She's got some long legs. Still with the... boy, Ruijerd coming in clutch. He's the dad. He's the dad, man. You know, and he knows. He knows what Rudy is. He'll stop him. I don't know, man. Has there been a time skip? I could be talking out of my ass right now. Yeah, there's just something. It very well could be an animation thing, but it very much seems like they're giving Rudy... I feel like his face looks a little more mature. Like the tiniest bit. Like maybe they just kind of like gave him a slightly pointier jawline. I think that's typically what they do with, like, you know, kind of more mature male characters, and then kids just have like a triangle sort of thing, and girls kind of have that too. Is Roxy on that shit? They walking like right past each other? Oh. Is he a dwarf? I swear, if they walk like... Oh my god, dude. They walk right freaking past each other. I hate that trope, man. I hate it. And yeah, Rudy's like, huh? What was that? That sounded familiar. And then he, distracted. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, author. You know, I get it. They got to make the reunion satisfying. No, like I was saying, that guy, he seems like a dwarf, right? Or maybe he's just like a very, you know, stout, shorter man. Maybe I'm being mean calling him a dwarf. I don't know. But it's just, I literally just listened to the audiobooks for like Lord of the Rings for the first time. So now I'm just thinking like, you know, dwarf, I think the tall blonde is an elf, you know. We just got all these tropes walking around. Mad dog. Mom? Keep hearing shit. Yo, I swear to God. Sorry, it might have been really pathetic. Just all of a sudden hearing me just say, Mom? But it's the sound design. I swear, like, they have it designed so that I'm hearing the background voices in only this headphone. And the door is right there. So I'm just thinking, like, who's coming in? Like, what am I hearing right now? Oh, God. Wait. So she's Mad Dog. He's Guard Dog. What is Rudy going to be? I hope it's, like, Puppy Dog or something. Oh, he's like, oh, what was it? Horn Dog. It better not. Okay, I was going to say, if he hopes it's Horn Dog, you're weird, bro. Kennel Master. That's so many levels of disappointing. 2000. I love. Sorry, there's just so much. At first, I saw the line of dialogue of Rudy where he's like, "I'd love to call her Eddie's," and then it's like, "Wait, what?" And then this guy's saying we need 2,000 coins when literally for humans it's 5. It's like, okay, what? There's too much being thrown at me right now. Yeah, 2,000 just because he's a superb. Actually, that's getting me thinking though. Like, well, maybe it's just an unfortunate circumstance that Ruizard had to like reveal himself last episode, because now it's the rumors going around with the nicknames so that people know that they're automatically with, like, the dead end is associated with a superb. It's just, it kind of sucks because it almost feels like him shaving his head didn't matter. Like, it was for, not just for, ease of adventuring, right? It was also a part of, like, Ruizard's development, and it was kind of a symbol of him kind of growing out of his kind of more, like, brutish personality. He kind of let that go in a way, and I think that's what his hair kind of symbolized. But still, like, I was kind of hoping like they wouldn't be able to tell he's a superb at this point. Very nice, very nice. Like I said, sorry, I know I've already paused like a lot, and I'm barely 5 minutes into this episode. I do appreciate, like he said he was going to do at the end of last episode, he said he wanted to actually discuss things as a group together. And that's what they're doing. Like, they have money issues, they talk about it. They have like character issues, they talk about it. It just seems like a really like solid, much more mature relationship than, typical animes have. Because a lot of the time the animes, it'll be like, oh, he's like the MC is given a problem, and you have the MC like thinking to himself, being like, oh, how could I possibly solve this? Blah, blah. And the side characters do like nothing. They barely do anything. They maybe throw in a joke. They maybe give a hint. Obviously, Rudy might still be the one to come up with it because, he is the main character after all. It just feels like a nice respect thing. I would say. That's why I appreciate it. The god again. Damn it. It's been a year. Okay, so thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. Yeah. He's like, man, I was just trying to help, but you turned it into a real good show. Just straight up. Sick of your advice, man. I mean, it's worked. But still, you're just annoying. Yeah, man, this is my head. Give at least, knock first next time. Oh, okay. Damn. Yo. Eddies is going to be she is a monster. Oh, Roxy's watching. Of course, when Rudy's gone, the one time, like probably the one time in the whole year when Rudy's not with these two is when Roxy sees them. It's like, fuck, these tropes, man. But anyway, we saw last episode, I think, when she was practice fighting with Ruizard. Ruizard had it easy. Man was barely moving. Like, they were fighting with like sticks or something, and he was basically just going like this. He was just like, whatever, like, you ain't getting past me. Like, not this decade. But now, like, he's got to put in effort to actually fight her off. So we already know it's been a year. She's improved, but I respect it. Ooh, okay. So maybe you actually lost that time? Hey, I was distracted. It don't count. Oh, it do be his fault, though. He got distracted. That's like his own fault. Fair enough. Damn. Wow, she jumps high. Jesus, they got basketball here? Yeah, I wonder. Oh no. No. Stop it. Is he gonna... Oh, rub one out. Okay, TMI, man. TMI. Curses. Oh, was that... That didn't happen to be like Roxy's partners, right? Making those noises. Maybe, maybe they're a couple. I don't know. You know what? Fair to him, I guess. Oh. Oh god, was that their stomach? Oh, is that demon girl that we saw like a second time? Oh, that seems a little dramatic. He's like, "Are you serious right now?" Oh yeah, yeah, it's her. You can tell by the sharp teeth. Okay, Kishi's great emperor. I'm sure. I'm. Yeah, he's like, is she like imagining an intro for herself or something? Like all I see is her just saying, "Nah." I'm sorry. It might sound a bit like pretentious. I don't like to judge immediately off the bat this sort of stuff because she actually, like, to be fair, that was a funny joke. So she could actually be a genuinely funny character. But a lot of the time in these shows, when you have a character like this, kind of like a younger girl, annoying, bratty, that sort of thing, that's for like comedic effect, a lot of the time it's hard to pull off. The only one that I can think of that I like really, really kind of appreciate is like is it Beatrice from ReZero? The little blonde, pigtail girl from ReZero. She's the only like little girl character I can think of that I really liked. I'm open to it. I am, but the costume though, like she said she's 300 years old, so I guess I shouldn't be that uncomfortable. Probably the first time anyone has ever done something like that. I actually said like, "Oh, an emperor? Oh, okay, sure." Oh, he's pulling out all the stops. It's like classic neat. Oh, what? No. Jesus. What? You're disgusting. Fuck you. One wish. Okay. Could use some money. It actually. She's like, you know what? I respect the hustle. keep it in check. Look at me, man. Look at me. Be realistic. Afterward, can't you see? Oh. Okay, your body. No, dude. No, I'm only joking. No, stop it. A fiance. Whoa. Okay, yeah. Jeez, shouldn't have even gotten that far. I'm telling. You're as bad as Paul. Good joke though. This man was about to see God, the real God. Like, does she actually like give him? Oh no, bro, that's terrifying. I mean, oh shit. Yo, why's it going like? What does it do? Or maybe because foresight. Okay, I was gonna say like maybe those mirages. Maybe that's like the future, right? You can see like a second or so into the future. I thought it was like it was behind her, like it was like a trail. It's like, what does that do? Like it just makes stuff like that make for a hell of a headache. But okay, first off, like she needs to ask better consent because goddamn, if she came at my eye like that, I don't care what you are. You could be the emperor, you could be a god. If you just come at my eye, it is on sight. No, I feel for some reason I feel like she could kick my ass, but man, that's terrifying. I think obviously it's not a nice thing for anybody. But I genuinely think I have like a fear of anything touching my eye. Like genuinely, I feel like it's probably dumb of me to say. I feel like there's a lot of people who are like, yeah, obviously, like no one who ever wants anyone to touch their eyes. But God, that looked so painful. Yeah, like she didn't even stick around to like teach us anything about it. You walked into me, you son of a bitch. Looks like he popped straight out of fucking One Piece. Oh. Oh, damn! What? He's straight up. Oh, like he was helping. Oh, I thought man just straight up fucking was just like, I'm done with this. You know what? I got a headache. Boom. Okay. Hey, you owe us now, man. Yeah, she wants one too. Oh, so you can see like a good chunk. Oh, only 2 seconds. I mean, still, like in a fight, 2 seconds does save your life. Oh, damn, making her stumble. Oh, okay. Damn, she's getting mad. Yeah, ooh, that's gotta sting Eddie's a little bit too. I have a feeling she's. Oh. Oh no. Don't trust it. Don't trust it. No. Don't do it. Yeah, you son of. Oh, Eddie saw it. It's like, give up. Give up already. Oh. Oh. I feel bad. Like, straight up, it's a cheat code, man. She worked for years on this swordplay stuff, and he just gets a demon eye, invests her in, what was it, a few days, a week? Like, oh, I'd be mad too. I'd be pissed. No. Give it a try. Just boom. Just fucking. Yeah. Just straight up. He's like, Richard had to make a point. He's like, oh yeah, give it a try. Stupid ass kid. That's true, yeah. Oh. There is still, like, skill will still get you ahead. I think Eddie still probably has the advantage over Rudy, just because, like, you know, she wasn't 100% expecting him to put up that much of a fight. But she was able to get a hit on Rudy when Rudy couldn't, even with the demon eye, so... Ooh, okay. Oh. Yeah. Damn. Bro, that was like just... That was sad. That was actually sad. I thought they were going to play it for like jokes more in a way. Like, oh, she's angry because he like was able to get that cheat code. And no, she's just straight up. She's like, I want to catch up with you. Yeah. Why did that hurt? Why did that hurt so much, bro? These voice actors, they can deliver one line. Even Rudy saying like, I'm sorry. Like the way he said it, that hurt. Like that all hurt. I'm impressed. I'm heavily impressed by the fucking voice acting in this show. Okay, maybe he'll finally. Oh, that's why they call him Guard Dog. A brothel. Mage King, yo, TMI, bro. Wait, he was gonna sell his staff? No. Bro, Roxy's probably gonna see it, and she's gonna be pissed at you. Or no, Eddie's had it. Oh shit, sorry, I'm getting stuff mixed up. Oh, he's like, hey, don't say that shit. Yeah, and he's like, I said, like, we'll work through this together, I'll help you. And he's trying to go it alone. He's like, yeah. Ooh, okay. He's like, man, you don't gotta sell your shit that you love. Okay, so maybe stow away, if he can put that up. Yeah. How, yeah. Ooh, we should bring in the logic to this debate. He's like, you don't want to fracture the party, but you're literally selling a gift that Eddie's gave you. she's going to immediately notice it's gone. She's going to immediately notice we have the money. Richard admitting that it is also his fault that they're in that mess, saying like it's his pride won't allow him to sell the staff. And I think that's all, he knows that his pride also won't allow him to like stow away or steal or whatever. So to be fair, like he's not putting it all on Rudy, and he doesn't want Rudy to take everything. He's like, you need to trust me. They're like, you need to trust us, like Eddie and I as a whole team, right? Like we work together. You don't make these calls on your own. So you literally said you weren't going to. Okay, yeah. See, that's the thing, is like they said they were going to talk about stuff before, like they would talk about stuff as a team. And the issue is like they do that, but there's also times when Rudy thinks like he has to go it alone. He has to do it himself. And that is sort of something that like leaders tend to do, right? They think they have to do it on their own because they don't want to inconvenience the team or disappoint the team. So they'll just decide to do things their own, no matter what the sacrifice is. And it's nice that Rudy wants to get to that level. Like he feels like he has that much responsibility, and he cares so much for like Ares and obviously Ruiger too, to get them across the ocean. Like that's nice in itself, right? That he's able to kind of decide that. But yeah, it does more negatives. Is Roxy here? I've been thinking, oh, that guy. Oh, he's a smuggler, isn't he? Oh, the karma coming around. He's like, I overheard you talking about smugglers. Okay, you know what? That's a little sketch. Maybe do like a good interview session there before you trust this man. Like, really freaking drill him. I don't like that smile. I don't like that smile one bit. It kind of feels like that's what's going on here, right? Is that guy's probably like a smuggler or something that can help them get across the ocean. Like maybe that could also be part of the god's plan, right? Like Rudy did basically like exactly what the god said to do. Like he went to the alley to, give food to the beggar or whatever the god said to do. Rudy did it. Whether that was only for the demon, or maybe it was because he knew about Rudy would get the demon eye, and he knew he'd meet, Mr. Cleaner here, whatever his name was, Gallus. Knew him too, and maybe it's just the god just setting stuff up for us. Don't know how it works. Don't know. Honestly, the fact that this god is helping Rudy out gives many, many questions on its own. Does this god help out many people? Does he, is Rudy just a special thing because he came from another world? And which is also another question, because I remember back when we first met this god, he said oh, I don't have the power to bring people souls across worlds. That's the dragon god or whatever. So it makes me think that the man god, he didn't bring him here, but he is helping Rudy. So it kind of seems like maybe the gods are working together, or they're just whatever's going on. It's a big coincidence sort of thing. I don't know. It's very intriguing, the whole god situation. Sorry, that's, I was talking about the cleaner and how that works, but still the god thing is intriguing. Just to think about, what is the deal with that man god? I'm sure maybe one day, Rudius is just going to mention it to, maybe Richard and Eddie's, and he's going to be yeah, this one god guy keeps appearing to me, and they're just going to be what? What did you just say? Are you high, dude? I imagine it's a very, very rare. Has anyone seen the man god before? I don't know. Rudy might be the first. Anyway, moving on from that, it's cool, but that's not the main focus of the show whatsoever, of this episode. But no, it was a good episode, man. I really am I've always appreciated these small moments that they put in there, but I'm starting to kind of notice them a little bit more. I feel like they have these really tiny, emotional moments. Obviously, that whole chat with Richard and Rudy there, that wasn't small. That was kind of a big part. That was a big point. But just the scene with, Rudy and Eddie's, in the room, just sad. And, he says, I'm sorry. And she says, oh, what are you apologizing for? I like that they kind of, I don't know if they connected there, or if it was just they kind of understood that Rudy recognized, he realized that he messed up again. Like, to be fair, I think a lot of people would have made that mistake. They'd have been happy that they beat someone as strong as Eris, right? But he realized that he made that mistake. He's like, no, she's been practicing so hard. I shouldn't have like been rubbing it in her face. It seems like Rudy, he keeps making these mistakes that like hurt people. Sometimes they're bigger mistakes, like a lot bigger mistakes, but they are still like, you know, even small ones like this, they hurt like people he cares about, right? Like, it just makes it feel more real. I know I say that every episode, but the fact that Rudy is constantly making mistakes that, like, even mistakes that don't have a huge effect on like the plot line or anything like that. It's just purely like character development type of stuff. And it can only last for like 5 seconds and it still has an impact, like that scene. It's so impressive to me, the writing of the show or the manga. Like, obviously the author is very, very talented. But you know what? This episode, to start off this part, I loved 95% of it. The 5% that was just Roxy, Rudy, like near missing each other. That shit annoys me, man. I've found recently that stuff like that in shows where it's like near misses between characters that like know each other and it's going to be a reunion, but they just keep missing each other. I hate that shit, man. I hate it. I watched, what was it? Outer Banks season 2 or something recently. There was a scene where like all the main characters were running around in a town. It was like Scooby-Doo, man. They kept missing each other on the streets and shit. And it was just so annoying. I hate that stuff. That was when I realized I just hate it. I'm sure it's for a reason. They aren't supposed to meet yet. It'll be like some really big reunion when it finally happens. But still, I fucking hate it. Just don't have that character don't have Roxy show up until, you know, they meet up again, right? Just don't show her. Or it could be she's going to go on her whole own little adventure, right? Maybe before she meets up with him and we're going to follow her. That could be the case. Like, maybe I'm judging too soon. Other than that, though, like, I really, like, obviously it was a great episode. I really, really enjoyed, just like every other episode. No, I am really kind of growing. It's one of the few shows where you can have kind of like, well, no, there was a lot going on, I guess, but it wasn't like action packed or anything. There's a lot of series that I watch where like it's filler, right? This show, it doesn't have filler. You guys even say, like, I've had many people say that to me in the comments too, is like, this series doesn't have filler. Everything serves a purpose, like whether it's character development, whether it's the actual plot, whatever. And that's why, like, I don't really find myself getting bored like during these episodes, even some of the slower ones of last, like part 1. I think like maybe episode 4 was a little bit of a, you know, slower paced thing. There wasn't as much going on after all of like the first 3 episodes, but I've sort of gotten used to it, and I appreciate it more. It's just the kind of the smaller episodes that have those little moments that kind of, they know how to hit. They know how to hit in the right places, and I'm really enjoying it, like, a lot. A great episode. It was awesome. I'm excited to see like what happens if we're gonna get on. Oh, I'm gonna be so annoyed if we leave this city without running into Roxy. Like, if they're gonna put it off that much, but I don't think so. I don't think they do that to us. I think we'll meet up with them. It's just, I don't know if we're going to be leaving the city like next episode, or maybe it'll be a while until we do. Season 2 is coming out apparently. I don't know if it's this month or if it's like July that it's coming out. Or by the time I post this episode, it might be July already. I don't know. I'm getting to be a little bit ahead with the episodes. I think I already have like 2 episodes ready before they're even like posted on Patreon at this point. So maybe by the time this comes out, season 2 is already started. That could be the case. But either way, like, at least I'm kind of doing this in a somewhat good manner. I almost feel like I should do some double episodes just to start it. But honestly, like, I'm not one to follow anime like weekly, like new releases. I did that with some series in the past. Like, it's weird for my channel. It's very weird for my channel. I feel like the series that I do that with, that I like, the brand new series that I try to follow along with, they don't get views. They never got views before. I always do much better with like much more like shows that actually have like more of a fan base to them already because they've been out for a while. Even this one, which is it's been out for like a year or two now, but at least like I do get a fair amount of views on these videos, like considering my channel, like average views. I get a good amount of views. I probably won't start season 2. I'm not going to rush to get into it like right when it starts because I just don't think it's necessary. But I am definitely going to hop like basically straight into it once I'm done season 1. Sorry, why am I going off on that tangent? I was still talking about the episode. but no, like I'm looking forward to whatever next episode brings, and this whole season, this whole part. Sorry, it's really weird that like anime just kind of went through that whole Cour 1, Cour 2 thing because of COVID. Like it messes with my brain a little bit. But no, I'm looking forward to the next episode and this whole Cour. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video though. I've made it plenty long enough. So if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to stay updated on this series or any of my other series that I'm doing, like Kuroko no Basket. And you guys can comment down below your thoughts on the episode, video, series, whatever you want to say. Just no spoilers, obviously. And I do have a Patreon link down below if you want to help support the channel a little bit. Gives you early access to the videos, and it's just highly appreciated from me always. I really appreciate anybody who even checks that out, so thank you. And yeah, that is it. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.